last time we left off, we gained Kisara as a party member. We confronted Doalim about why why he had pretty much improved the living conditions of Danans and Vicent and Furia. I learned that it was mostly out of selfish reasons. Then we get back to discover that there's a coup d'etat going on. Presumably led by his main advisor. And now we're going to see what's up. What the? Like, Kelzoid, if you really managed to deploy these barriers inside the palace, guess that means we're on the right track to finding them. Is there any way we can get through these? Memory serves as a release mechanism somewhere. My first guess would be inside his personal office.
Hey Law, you can bust that wall open, can't you?
Well, let's give it a try and find out!
You sure about that? From what I hear, that thing can stop even a cannonball.
On second thought, let's see if there's a release mechanism somewhere.
Okay, thank you for addressing that. Because I was confused about that too. I was like, is it that Law's whole thing is breaking defenses? And of course we start with a freaking skip, because we always do.
Kisara, do you have any idea just what Kelzolik might be planning at the palace?
It's hard to say. I've never seen him use any powerful arts, and I don't think he's particularly skilled with any weapons either. However, I have noticed him accompanied by something strange from time to time.
What kind of strange?
I don't know. I couldn't see anything with him, but I could sense something was there. Probably some sort of Zoogle.
An invisible Zoogle?
We'd better be careful in any case. I'd rather we not find out after it jumps us and tries to rip our throats out.
Well, that sounds promising.
Little help!
Let me see what I can do! My shield! It's almost
Go for it!
prepare to crumble!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
You're quite the gunslinger.
I have to be, in this world.
Don't worry, I've got your back.
Yep. We have enough key for the skills. Get this one. Get this. And then do this one. Locked. Alright, I think those are. Yep. Quartz chambers. Treasure garden. We're expecting to go here first. Of course, that's where they are.
Go no further! Glacial Stain! Going in! Freeze Laser! shield will save you. It won't. Frozen.
Hammer! Flaming meteor! Look sharp!
This one's done.
I can carve through armor! Like shield!
Now.
Oh, I was gonna try something.
Don't get complacent.
No. No, she has the requisite recipe. And that. Because of course.
Out of our way.
Flaming meteor!
They really don't give up, do they? Glacial spear. Going here. Tiger laser. Lost. Get toasty.
Bird strike!
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
Well, he's not here. Nope.
I think this is a key to the noble room of the castle.
A noble what?
The room at the northern end of this floor. Maybe the release mechanism is in there.
I don't know if there'll be. Right, she still hasn't really learned anything. While restoring an ally. Interesting. But Guardian Field, not Shield. She's a healing art? Interesting. Items, consumables. Right. Not that way.
You know, the more I think about it, this palace is way too big for its own good.
Tell me about it. Plus, where the hell were these soldiers and Zeugles all this time?
Normally, the Zeugles are kept in specialized training facilities and only get let out in cases of emergency.
Like this one, for instance? Give me a break.
Yeah, I suppose people would view it as a emergency. This way. With the guards.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
Engaging!
Here goes! Annihilation! I'll look to take my revenge on you! Ready! Gemini Alpha! Tiger Blade! The dance in the wind! Heal!
One more! Power of light!
Alright, Shion! Go for it! Prepare to crumble! Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Locked. Use the noble room key? Yes. You people aren't supposed to be here.
Out of our way!
Now you'll learn!
Not on my watch! Damn it! Freeze Lancer! This one's mine! Right up, you'll pay for what you
Anything
did!
in order.
Glacier, this one's mine! Here's evil!
You're mine!
Tiger Blade! Power of light! Sleep let me out!
Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
Shion! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Looks like there's nothing to find here. Guess that makes this a bust. Got any other ideas about places we could check? If it's not his office, then I check the barracks or maybe even the meeting room.
All right.
Got it. Let's come through both those places. Let's see what we come to. This is just
There are
gonna
enemy
be
forces
wild
here,
goose
too?
chase for a bit,
They must be
isn't it?
predicting our movements and deploying accordingly.
So they figured we were coming all along, is that it?
I think they figured Kisara was coming along in any case. But yeah, I don't think that'd be too big of a jump and leap, too big a leap in logic. Let's see, she said the barracks. I don't remember what else she said.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
Into the Tiger Blade! I got you! Falling Storm!
I won't show you any mercy!
That's it! Falling Storm!
Sonic Thrust!
Here's evil!
Going in.
Freeze Lancer! Sleep now!
Swallow Blade!
Something like it's hitting in the air. Find some way to learn more art.
Barely a
for her.
blip on our radar.
Little help! Going in!
Engaging!
You see this coming?
Oh, there we go. So what was that? Piercing roar. Star closes in and gives a mighty shield.
Seal! You'll have nowhere!
Bring him down!
I'm only getting Tiger Blade!
Listen!
Let me out of it! More for the stockpile! Do it!
Law! I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life!
The cheese in that.
Everybody okay?
We're all right, Alphen.
The cheese that comes out of law sometimes. I think I've mentioned this a couple times, but just like the cheesy upbeatness and kind of just carefree style that he exhibits does not reflect the moody, rebellious, almost teenager that we meet at the very beginning.
Hi, Hoodle! This one's mine!
Engage!
Denied! Fire support!
I'm going in!
Going in!
Going in! Abort! Destruction! Guardian Field! Elton! Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Cyclone!
Everybody okay?
We're all right, Alphen.
What orange do? Okay. Still trying to remember the other place to mention.
Let's dispose of the trash.
This one's bring him down! Smash you! Like steel?
That's it!
On guard!
I
can read your moves like a book! For my lord!
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Light up!
We're not finished!
This one is mine! Freeze Lancer! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Light action! I'm also here!
Shattering to pieces! Attack time!
Silence!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
I wonder if we can use this.
It's money, of course we can use it. Hey, Space. Hawk Sarkers. Or screwed by Davies investors. Clients, resources, but when you see payments of toxic goods, return. Section of books on adequate. Let's trigger rigid. Plaza is not where we want to go. Of course, that causes them to respawn. This is the dining hall? Where am I supposed to be going?
Out of my way! Bring him down!
Here's another!
Tiger Finish! I'm ready! Tiger Blade! Watch for their ranged attack! Engage! Fire support! Tiger Blade! Piercing support! Taken!
That's my cue!
Shut him down! Do it! Light up the door! You far enough! Rising Wyvern! I got you!
With this, I can become even stronger.
Makes sense for it to be in the guard room. Should probably stop running in circles and just start doing this methodically. At the same time, I think it's a little late for that. Ah, here we go.
Right.
These are the guards' personal quarters. If you need anything in here, feel free to take it. Is this where you sleep too? I got the impression the guards was mostly made up of men. Oh, the quarters are divided between men and women. We're sitting in the women's right now. Gotcha. Guess I better be careful not to disturb too much while I'm in here then. Oh.
Right.
I wouldn't if you don't want to end up on the wrong side of her maze. Ooh, a new recipe. What did they say this was? Guard room? Yeah, just something about this feels more like her office than anything else. Topaz guard. This I am sure, fairly certain. Yep. Which also means I'm sure she would have been aware of it. I think we started in here.
An opponent like this should be easy. You're mine! Rondo! Magic Phoenix!
Going in. So much for talking it out.
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone.
Here I go. Firmament Ranger.
Human Fang!
Tiger Blade. Frozen.
Hammer.
Maybe I should play as go back and play
Everybody
as Alpha
okay?
until she learns
We're
a
all
few
right,
more
Alphen.
skills. Treasury key Earth. Interesting. I think I somehow missed that my first time in there. But I think that also points us to where we can go. Definitely went in there. I just noticed the map has
Seriously? Is this a joke?
Thunder Blade.
This one is mine.
You're mine!
I'm the true gunslinger around here.
Bring him down!
Lightning Orb. Raging Cascade. Field.
Mission! Laser sight!
May a thousand gales tear you to shreds. A freezing storm.
Fire support!
Make it rain! I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
this way and down this hall. Yes. Hello.
Gotta break through.
Engaging!
That's ready to go. My shield struck.
Take this!
Locked and loaded.
Supernova! It's a duel of the hours!
Bring him down.
Lightning! Super!
Flying spree. Give me quick will. Shield, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
We're not finished. It's over. Win. With no chance. It's over.
Dance in the wind!
Going in!
Make it ready! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble! Everyone still in one piece?
Yep. I barely worked up a sweat.
It's a shiny gold statue. It must represent previous lore. Elixir. A cocktail juice. As usual, squeaky cocaine. Let me start this one. What? Processors assumedly ordered and placed in the past by past Menexian lords. Now they gather dust out of sight. Maybe the current lord is a fan of them. I can see that. Also, kind of expected this to be the place we were looking for. That's not. So, back to... double check the barracks, I believe. Man, am I getting a run around here. To occupy the palace against the barriers post haste. Know which room leave the release mechanism in. Return the key to the room to the specified
Is that some kind of
path.
note the rebels left?
Hey, it mentions the release mechanism we're looking for. But
This isn't enough to go on.
No. So there's a key in a cabinet. Entrance pod. Please tell me you're done. Library is down there. Kitchen is happening.
go no further!
Right. I need to actually go.
Bring him down. Take this. Fire support.
Now! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Raging cascade!
You're mine. Do it! Demons descend! Flashing bang!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
In the event of emergencies, you are to disengage the bears and go provide support. You know which room the release mechanism is in. Do not forget to retrieve the key from the office.
Look, another note from the rebels.
If we combine it with the note we found before, then there should be a key inside a cabinet in the office.
Great. Let's see if we can find it.
That source urgent notes to point us in the correct direction. This is what. Here we go. This captain, apparently. Get Lord's quarters key.
Even if Danins and Renans aren't on completely equal footing here. Both sides still cared about each other, and now we have to fight some of those same Renans inside the palace.
Don't forget, we're here fighting to keep what makes this realm so special alive. Don't lose hope, Kisara.
I'll do my best! My sword! Order won't save you! Take this! Demon Fire! Okay!
Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Firmament render!
My turn! Crush! Win! Take this!
Astral energy! Full throttle!
Funny, because I haven't been doing much.
Any
actual
injuries?
counterattacking. Let us go into the Lord's quarters. String scores tug at the heartstrings. Joys of music, concerto pieces from quartets. An eclectic mix of books on high-level academic subjects, gourmet food, curios, and more. Selection provides insight into the character of the owner.
Did that finally get rid of the wall?
To think they would hide it in Lord Dohalim's personal quarters. The nerve of these people.
They won't get away with it for much longer.
That's right. We have to hurry to the Lord's chamber. Let's go.
Unfamiliar instruments are set out on display. You can't touch them. Well, now I kind of want to touch them. Nope, not this way. I got everything I should have gone back to eat food.
Well, well, if it isn't the slaves and the traitor. I don't remember giving you permission to enter the palace.
So it's true. You really are the one behind all this, Kelzelik.
I don't remember giving you permission to speak either. Know your place, slave.
Now we see his true colors.
Yeah, a despicable excuse for a human being. Though really, I guess that makes him pretty ordinary, huh?
Kelzelik, you were Lord Dohalim's most trusted advisor. His closest ally. Why would you betray him?
Don't be a fool. I didn't serve him because I wanted to. I expect a mere slave wouldn't know, but there are many powerful contenders for the position of Lord. A contest of strength determines the one who will be Lord and undisputed ruler of a realm. There is no choice in the selection. If my master had any ambitions of becoming the sovereign, I would have gladly served him.
But he had no intention of fighting for the crown.
Indeed. Can you slaves even imagine how that looked to the rest of us? Enduring the whims of an ambitionless lord, all we could do was wait for the end as we suffered through our humiliation.
You want suffering? Try being Danon for a day.
So you plotted against Lord Dohalim in secret. And when my brother found out...
And I would do it all again if it meant returning Menancia to its rightful state! A realm where Danons are slaves and Renans their masters. It's the natural order.
Enough! Who are you to decide what is natural or rightful, traitor? Miguel, my brother, he dreamed of building a world free of suffering. He gave his life for that dream. And all you've managed to build is a lake of death. You killed my brother. And now you'll die for it!
This is gonna be...
My brother's dead because of you!
Why should I concern myself with the passing of one pathetic slave?
Have you no shame?
Careful!
Fearing
That's
gale.
a kind of camouflage!
Here, let me have it! Aim for the weak point!
You're finished!
Fearing
gale. Demon
I'll Tiger Blade!
Win!
I'm all stopped!
This one's
You're
yours.
finished! Take this! More with that! Raging Cascade! Go! That's it! Tiger Blade!
It vanished again?
Listen carefully and keep your eyes peeled.
Or you could just follow the lock on.
Piercing roar!
It's over!
Rolling storm!
You're mine! It's over!
Lock on.
Try this!
Freeze
Infernal turret!
This one!
I should... Ah, that's what we really
Turtle escape! Severing wind! Take this! Mirage! Here I come! You're finished!
Tiger Blade!
Glacial spear.
May it follow the gale! Freeze Lancer!
Sonic thrust! You're finished! Severing wind!
Piercing roar! Razor Ray!
You're finished! Mirage! Try this! Infernal turret!
It's weakened.
Eat this! This ends now!
Piercing
It's over!
Sleep now.
I'll be
It's
beating
over.
Big One! Tiger Blade!
Here's a healing
Go!
art.
Thunder
Try
Blade!
this! Infernal turret!
This one's
Into the
mine!
shadows! One
You're mine!
Lightning Orb!
Sonic thrust!
Okay, this isn't nearly as annoying as I was expecting.
You're mine! You're finished!
Tiger Blade!
Mirage!
Here goes! Ice Shot! Dance in the wind!
Here I come!
An outstanding
Air thrust! Annihilation!
Take this!
Tiger Blade!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Dance in the wind!
This one's
Healing
mine!
Art!
You're finished!
Tiger Blade! I'll cover you!
Here I come!
Rolling Field!
There you are! Win!
Time to shine!
Take this! It's over!
Probably
Raging
very
Cascade!
good
Rolling
for
Shadows!
Sleep now.
Or again.
That move.
Lightning Orb!
Here comes the big one!
Its charge!
Thanks, Kisara.
It's on!
disconnected for a moment there. Okay. And we're back.
Shut him down. I'm not done. Mirage, here I come. Tiger blade.
Raging cascade!
Here I come. It's over.
Ready to go. Denied.
Good timing, Kisara.
Now, while
Thank
it's
you.
reeling.
Take it down!
Not that. No, give me the tail. The tail's broken already. Okay.
Mirage, try this. Infernal turret. Here I come. It's over. You're mine. Shot. Pierce through.
Not on my watch!
That's it.
You're mine. I'll burn in hell.
That's it.
Lightning
Take
core!
that.
Healing arc!
It's over.
Raging
Big
cascade!
bang.
Blade.
In here!
Win.
I'm almost impressed.
How far is coming from you?
I said it almost. Don't get carried away.
Infernal turret.
Down. You're all.
It's gonna attack.
Right, watch out!
It is. And Kisara's not quite.
Time to let it rip.
Their arcs were interrupted.
Coming through. Ha! Melt. Scarlet Inferno.
On guard. One more.
Here I come. Shivering wind. Take this. It's over. Mirage. Try this. Infernal turret. Pierce through.
Piercing wall. I owe you one for that.
Wind.
Time to shine.
Searing gale.
This one's mine. That's it.
I owe you one.
Denied. On guard. One more.
Here I come. Kisara. Commander of Heaven.
Phoenix Cyclone.
Yeah, there's a number.
You filthy slaves are despicable.
Your dreams of attaining lordship are no more. Give up, Kelzelik.
Attaining lordship. Ridiculous. Only those who possess a master core can become a lord. What, did you think just anyone could do it?
But then, what were you trying to accomplish with this? Didn't you betray your lord?
Yes, that's true. However, there are other lords.
Other lords? So you mean...
At last, the truth is revealed. Dohalim, where have you been this whole time? Cleaning up. Kelzelik, you've made your last of these.
The fruit of Helgen?
It can't be. You found my production facility?
Correct. And I tore it down. But something still troubles me. It's clear that this is no ordinary fruit. Nor was the equipment used to grow it. You couldn't have done all this without outside assistance. Indeed. Something like this must have come from another realm. Tsar, perhaps?
Of course,
You
the
actually
letter in
expect me to talk now? At this point, the contest for the crown will be over soon enough, and you will finally receive the punishment you deserve for your weakness.
I've already received my punishment. May this be my final act as the Lord of Elder Menancia. Go to Mahag Sar, Ganeth Horrors, wherever you think you'll find a suitable lord.
Are you all right with this? He killed your brother after all.
He did. But then I thought, he's nothing more than one common, ordinary Renan. He's not worthy of my time or my anger, right?
So after everything, was the dream of coexisting just a dream?
What is that?
Those are the cheers of the brave Danans who overpowered Kelzelik's forces.
Wait, they challenged the Renans?
Indeed. A militia made up of Danan guardsmen, Renan supporters, and of course, the Gold Dust Cats.
Do we have you to thank for bringing them all together?
Regardless of what your original motivations were, your dream of coexistence saved countless lives. And now, those people out there are fighting to keep that dream alive. That's something real.
Be that as it may, they do so now by their own hands. These people no longer need any lord.
Where are you going?
To put an end to the crown contest. So long as its madness persists, peace will remain ever out of reach. I cannot allow it to continue.
The crown contest impacts far more than just the Danans. You're choosing to fight Lenegis and the entire Empire.
I am well aware. However, if I wish to keep this dream from dying, then I have little choice in the matter. Besides, it's the least I can do.
So you're gonna go out there and make that dream real on your own?
You may be decided on your path, but that doesn't make it any less difficult.
Why not walk that road with us?
Pardon?
You heard me. We're fighting to liberate the Danans. You're fighting for the people of this realm. I'd say we're on the same path, really. It would only make sense for us to walk it together.
Danan dissidents, side by side with a Renan lord? Not the least intriguing invitation I've received. An invitation which would only be proper courtesy for me to accept.
I'll take that as a yes.
Hey, where'd Kisara go? I don't see her anywhere.
Maybe she just needed some time alone. A lot's happened.
That makes sense. She did just lose her brother after all.
We ought to keep moving as well. So long as there are lords who draw breath, we have a mission to complete. Kisara's a big girl. I'm sure she can handle herself. We should hurry on ahead to our next destination.
I guess you're right. And it is a lot safer here than it was. What do you think, Dohalim?
I am not sure I have the right to say anything as far as Kisara is concerned.
Fair enough. Well, I, for one, would like to say goodbye if we get a chance. Let's keep an eye out for her as we leave.
Yeah, so Dohalim's apparently the last party member. Master of Earth. Master Core of Earth. The fruits of hell and have imbued with unfathomable qualities of astral energy. Or quantities? I think it probably said quantities. Excuse me. Cheese fondue recipe. Roddick. Dohalim perfect evades an enemy attack. His senses will become heightened and his rod will gain momentum, greatly extending his range. His penetration will also rise, letting him interrupt enemies and land critical hits on them more often.
What's Kisara going to do now?
I'm sure it's complicated for her.
Where did Kisara run off to?
You don't think she took off after Kelzelik, do you?
No. Nagal entrusted her with his dream. She wouldn't do something reckless like that. Right now, I think she just needs time to think. What she does from here on out is up to her. She has to be the one to decide.
Besides, didn't she just say that Kelzoid wasn't worth her anger? I'll probably start by the what am I trying to think of? We're going to stop by the inn. Oh, of course these people have new things to say. The Ren soldier that used to be here? Would you believe that when Kelzolik went off, he went with him? Apparently so did all the people who took part in the uprising. This is Autoleum Palace. The Lord has decreed that the palace is open to all people. You are free to enter. Me and my brethren didn't feel at home here, so they left. I stayed though. This place is, how to put it, yeah, not bad. Let's go with that. Danans cling to their grudge against Renans. Renans cling to their contempt for Danans. Years go by and people refuse to change. This might not necessarily be the end of it. How could they? You see? I wasn't sure what would happen to me when I protected her and got arrested for it. She came out of it fine, and I'm alive. Everything's good. By the way, why is it that I feel eyes on me? Am I imagining things?
You all arrived here from Cislodia, yes? In that case, you should depart via the south gate, rather than the one you arrived through.
How's this?
Welcome back. Take care of that pesky Zoogle flying around.
Afraid I can't.
Sorry, man, we're still working. Remember, you'll find it flying around Reslid Highway. If you get into a fight with other Zoogles, it's bound to join the fray. It's a wild beast. Doesn't care if it's attacking trigger from but hunting. I mean, yeah, we'll have to do side quests. I wasn't quite expecting the quote-unquote dungeon to be that quick, to be honest. Just been with running around for 15 minutes like a chicken with my head cut off.
After all that, Kisara never came back to see us.
I'm surprised she slipped away without us noticing. Where would she even go? I hope this place survives. You think the Danans and Renans have a chance of getting along? We didn't really do much to change things around here, did we?
This realm had its own walls to overcome. And in the end, it was the people themselves who decided to break them down, without any help from us. I hope they keep going. I really do.
Yeah, well, if you say so, I guess. Huh?
All right. I leave command of the Gold Dust Cats in your hands.
You've got nothing to worry about, Kisara. I'll do your brother proud.
Looks like it's time to go. Take good care of Zare for me. All right, Legil?
You've got it. Stay safe, Kisara.
Did you come to say goodbye?
Actually, I was wondering if you could use another companion.
Huh?
Well, we certainly don't mind you coming along. We just figured you'd stay behind and help rebuild. These people could use you.
I thought much the same thing. However, in the end, something changed my mind. Ever since Miguel died, I've been thinking a lot. About where I went wrong, what I should have done differently. You know, that sort of thing. It's true that our dream of coexistence saved many Danan lives, but we were naive and short-sighted. I was so wrapped up in my idea of how things should be that I didn't see the problems that existed right in front of us. I thought we had been given a utopia, and so I never bothered to look too far past its surface. I chose to be ignorant. And because of that, because of me, my brother...
Miguel's death wasn't your fault, Kisara.
Perhaps you're right. But in the end, it was me he entrusted this dream to. I learned that nothing in this life is free, or gained without sacrifice. Now that I know that, I'll just have to figure out what else I don't know.
So, decided to join us?
I have. And hopefully I can continue to protect Eldaman and Sia from outside the dream world, for the sake of those still inside.
And here I thought you joined for an opportunity on my life.
In all honesty, I'm grateful to you. I truly am. I don't blame you for what happened. But I must also leave your service. No longer will I be defined by protecting a Renan lord. From now on, when I fight to protect my dream. All I ask is that you do your part, that you fight alongside me, not just for those who used to believe in your dream, but for those that still do. Dohalim.
I understand. I'm no longer a lord anyway.
Well, this crew just gets bigger and bigger. All right, where to, team?
We make for Mahag Sar, the Valley of the Four Winds.
Yankees. I hit the unmute button and didn't realize that I'd muted myself. Nochi recipe, leaf wrapped fish recipe. There's a lot of recipes. Comrades and freedom. Increase taxation. Ooh, that's nice. Over limit extension. Excuse me. Shockwave slash. Increase counterattack damage. Midair jump. I think we'll go to that one next. What's the bonus? Elemental attack plus 40? Oh, we got. Yes, you're a good girl, Val. Lord. Architect and coexistence. Fleet-footed enemies nullified by boost attacks. Novice soldier. Pretty sure I'm still too low level. Totally big game. That. This. That. Dark arts that some of the jetpack arms to it. Like that. See the one that got the one that interested me? This one's complete, this one's complete, this one's complete. Beast, yeah, we'll go with this one. Of course, all the boost gauges are, a number of them are important. Saved 12. Okay. I'll just wind up getting that one naturally. Interesting. They left Alphen and Shion in the middle. Redwell and Law, the two that joined us in Cislodia, to the left, and Dolim and Isara, the two who join us. And I can never remember this place's name. Elda Menecia. Glaglia, Cislodia, and Elda Menecia. And with that, time for side questing and, of course, skits.
I'm amazed how easily you can move such a giant shield around like it's nothing.
Really? It's not actually as heavy as it looks.
It's really reassuring to have someone like you protecting us, though.
You know, I guess I never realized it before, but looking back, I've always been the sort to put myself in harm's way to protect those around me, even before I joined the Eldamenencia Guard. So, in a way, using this shield to keep you all safe feels like it's what I was meant to do.
You don't need to worry about protecting me. I don't plan on relying on you.
That's okay. It doesn't matter if you do or not. I don't protect people because they ask me to. I do it because I want to, and because I think it's the right thing to do. That goes for you too, Dohalim.
Me?
Yes. You see, you and I both want the same thing. We have the same goal. That means it's in my best interest to continue to protect and keep you safe as well. Even now.
I'm not sure how much protecting I'll need either, but I appreciate the thought. I'm sure you'll do us proud, Kisara.
Right. You can all count on me.
I was about to say, why am I Alpin right now? I know why I'm Alpin, because Kisara temporarily left. Temporarily left. And there's another scan.
What was Kelzelik even after in the end?
Isn't it obvious? Clearly he wanted the throne for himself, and was gonna have his goons execute Dohalim to get it.
He had to have known he couldn't hope to defeat a lord. He should have run while he had the chance, instead of holding himself up in the palace.
Maybe he thought he couldn't run? Either way, the outcome's the same.
So he got desperate and decided to go for broke?
One might argue that he was another victim of mine, in a sense.
Huh?
There is no greater calling in life to a Renin than the crown contest, yet I refused to take part. The shock he felt at that must have been truly immense. Enough to drive him to revolt, even though doing so meant defying Renin hierarchy.
I know I've said this before, but Danans and Renins wouldn't coexist here if it wasn't for your stance.
But that was no lofty idealism on my part, nor do I feel any pride at what occurred.
Spare us the pity party. You literally just joined us to uphold those ideals.
Shion!
No, she's absolutely correct. I shall speak no more of my misgivings.
Shion can certainly cut through the pole when she wants to.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Right. I said I was going to go start doing side quests.
I think it's safe to rest here now.
Such good here. I think that the former guardsman Miguel was accused of an attempted assassination, but it turned out he, a Danan, was the loyal one. I have to work more diligently than ever to prove my loyalty to Dohu. That Danan Miguel was something else. You can get to the neighboring realm of Megan Sar from here, but it's supposed to be a treacherous path that crosses a steep mountain. There's a pond before you get there. People used to sneak by the Renin soldiers to go fishing. Right, we still haven't been able to do that yet, but it seems to be something. I think now that we have Kisara, that'll be something we'll be able to do. Up, up. Everybody's working hard, so will I. The gate's been unlocked, so you're free to go through if you want. Frankly, I wouldn't if I were you. The area leading up to the border is crawling with students. They found here was taken into the quarry. I didn't know them or anything, but I wanted to bring them some flowers. Ah. I suppose he now knows what happened to them. Hey soldier, I don't care if you're a Renin, you can't cut into line. Look, this isn't about Renin privilege, I'm just carrying a bigger load than you. I think that should entitle me to go ahead and the only reason you carry so much is because you're wearing an armor that amplifies your strength. Indeed I am. The fact remains that I'm carrying a heavy load here. All I'm saying is, okay, settle down, mister. And you, soldier, stay in your place in line. Coexist in co-prosperity. Never forget our ideals. Hey man, we're almost out of it. Gracious, you see? How many deals of what I mentioned? Mishar in the dark and asked over the window. They had it in the palace store. Got it from the palace? else. Is that okay? I thought he said he was cool. Got Lord Dohalim's permission for it, if you believe that. Beautiful wonder from Annie's. It's the only grandpa around the seats. Only Lord back. Ah, it's back to Lord Dohalim. I'm standing right here. There is a side quest down the road.
You see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't chase after every little thing.
Oh, you're Captain Kisara from the Guard, right? Perfect. I've got a problem. I could really use your help.
You okay?
What is... I'm at your service. Well, when I was working in the Razun Quarry earlier, I came across this one tough nut of a rock that I couldn't quite crack.
Yeah!
Tough rock, you say? You need help smashing the thing. I'm your guy. If only the solution were so simple. Alas, by the time I got back to work the next day, it completely vanished. Imagine my surprise when I found it rolling around deeper in the quarry. It was practically a walking crag, a feisty one at that. Since then, I've been too scared to get back to work knowing everything is in there. We'll see what we can do.
Huh?
This will be good. I can't wait to see how our specialist in defense is going to solve this one. Well, I'm not going to ignore this man after what he's told us, defensive specialist or not. Especially coming from our defense destroyer? Thanks a million, Captain. You'll find it deep in Razun Quarry.
Here we go!
Roger, let's move out. I'll crush that Zoogle one way or another. No.
I wonder if something happened.
Oh, this is the gold dust cat, I think? This is bad. What am I going to do about that Zoogle? Something bothering you, Miguel? You mentioned something about a Zoogle. Oh, Kisara, you see... Actually, never mind, it's nothing. Sure doesn't sound like nothing. Did a dangerous Zoogle appear somewhere? If you need it gone, I'll handle it. Couldn't ask you to do that. You've got enough on your plate as is, I'm sure. Leave Minasia's affairs to us. I have to learn how to get by without being all the depend on these anyway. But I want to make sure this realm stays safe just as much as you do. So if you're having problems, say something.
Excuse me!
I just told you we can handle it ourselves, or do you doubt our ability to look after ourselves? That's not what
Well...
It's okay, Miguel, really. We fought our fair share of Zoogles, you know. Why don't you tell us what's going on at least? Okay. Giant Zoogle showed up by Treslida Highway, making a big mess out of all the fields there and buildings along there. It's like a wild hog, only it manages to break through any walls and fencing that get in its way. When you say hog, you mean one of those war Zoogles? I'd figure a stone wall would be enough to keep it at bay. I won't work with this fella. We're talking about something the size of a hut.
Really?
Jabba the Hutt? That big? Yes, that's why we've been struggling to come up with a way to stop it. We'll see what we can do.
Good.
If we're dealing with something that bad, you should let me go after it. I've got my shield here.
What the?
What? I don't know that's such a...
Seriously?
I don't know if that's going to pose a threat to a Zoogle the size of a hut.
All right.
I'll make it work somehow. I'm determined to do what I can to protect my realm. Said the highway. A boorish boar. Unstoppable force meets immovable object. faster over there just to be safe?
You finally made it.
Okay, so there are people down here, there's just no side quests. Hey, we have the full lineup now. Blue Festival Ranch.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
You know what can we rate this? And yet the only animals outside are the yes, I can go. Is that really all there is to here? Okay. I suppose I would have liked a little bit more. Yeah, I suppose it's still. Let's see. There's a pair of side quests.
I think there's
available.
someone in trouble here.
Well, let's see what.
I understand your concerns, sir, but we've got our hands full with other matters. We'll try to take care of it as soon as we can get to it. We appreciate your patience.
Hey!
As soon as you can. I can't afford to wait. Don't understand. Everybody's going to be in deep trouble if you don't
What's
get on
wrong?
this. What's the problem? Sounds like we're dealing with a serious situation. Huh. You could say that. My farming equipment's all ruined. And the Zoogles are behind it, the pesky varmints. They're using Earth astral energy, or whatever you call it, and making the metal of my equipment.
Why is
rust.
this happening?
And I can't fix a rusted equipment. How am I supposed to harvest my crops now? If it's just Zoogles you're dealing with, can't the Renans here scare them off? These ones are untamed. Even the Renans are helpless to do anything about them.
Damn it.
Something ain't done soon. The yield of my fields is going to be worser than awful. Minnesota might be doing well these days, but that's down to farmers like me who help maintain our food supply.
I guess.
I can definitely understand why this is a big problem, yeah. I know it's like to have to go without food. You two too, right, Law? Yeah, things get pretty miserable when you go hungry. I'm sure plenty of people in this realm remember what it's like all too well. I don't want to have to see them suffer through that again.
Got it.
Lend a hand. Why don't you just let us take care of these Zoogles? We can't stand by and let other people starve.
What the?
You do that? You're a literal lifesaver. I just hate that the guards and armored soldiers aren't handling it like they should.
Yeah.
People's ability to eat is at stake. You can't afford to sit around waiting for people to act. Law's right. We'll fix this. You wait here while we get rid of those Zoogles. No.
Do Zoogles just go after anything that looks remotely like farm equipment?
Beats me. Let's just focus on ensuring they don't make matters any worse.
By the way, why do you keep looking over yourself?
Huh? Oh, no reason. Don't worry about it.
Oh, Lord Doherty, what brings you here?
Hello.
Oh, nothing in particular. We're simply passing through. We are quite the distance from the capital, however. Are you in need of assistance? Well, yes. I've been having Zoogle troubles. How curious. Shouldn't be seeing any more of them out here since the soldiers cleared them all out. The little ones have kept away, yes. This big Zoogle showed up recently. That's been causing me no end of trouble. Looks like a giant monkey. I guess you could say... Look, it likes to blow these huge gusts of wind that wreak havoc on my crops. It sounds like quite the serious problem. I apologize for troubling you with this, my lord. I promise to still fulfill the boss's orders somehow, but we'll see what we can do. Fret not. I shall handle the situation myself. But what? You do that for me, my lord? But of course. How could I possibly ignore a citizen standing before me who is quite clearly in dire need of my aid?
Kisara.
You said it was a large simian Zoogle that knows how to manipulate the wind, yes? Very well. Let us be off,
Right.
Kisara. Right. Ah. This is the quest required to open one of his, skill spheres or whatever. Or his titles. Other Sea is famous for its fertile land, but its waters are clean with life too. There are all sorts of good places to catch tasty fish. There's Overseer Hill if you go past, or if you go past Bisson's capital, there's also Taco Pond.
That's a big Zoogle.
Yeah, I'm not sure we can take it.
I'm going to save. Okay, so theoretically, yes.
I have a bad feeling about this. If they...
You gotta jump for cover, okay? Here's a healing art. First raging cascade.
Aim for the weak spot.
Feel.
You're mine. You're finished.
Does it have to? Ooh, win. Cool.
Mirage.
I'm all
Sonic.
Thunder field.
Let's ruin escape. Lunar Rondo.
Tiger blade.
Here I come.
Thunder blade.
Demon Fang.
Tornado.
Sheer charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop. Flame of fury. Ready to go. Glacial tornado. Let's keep up the pressure. Lightning condemned. Thunder. Flaming meteor. Far enough. Here's a healing art.
Take this.
First aid.
Sonic thrust.
Tiger blade. Lightning condemned.
Mirage.
Annihilation. Metal
Inferno turret.
Gemini Aqua in the wind.
Here I go.
Tiger blade. Get on in there with the others.
Lunar escape. Severing wind.
Rising storm.
Here I come. Mirage. Try harder. My turn. Lunar escape.
Piercing roll. Like astral
Now,
energy.
while it's reeling.
Take it down.
Try this. Inferno turret. You're finished. It's time.
I'm gone.
You
Not in your dreams. Here's a healing
I
ready to
did
go.
not mean to trigger Bruno as well.
Raging cascade. Hear me. Here's evil. Freeze laser. Falling storm.
Demon tank!
Shining supernova. Light astral
Far
energy.
enough!
Cyan instant.
Look sharp! Through! It's over!
Thunder lightning.
Wind!
Now.
Blade! Shion!
Go for it.
Prepare to crumble!
Here's a healing arc.
Here I come!
First dash in the wind.
Take this! You're mine! Tiger blade!
This is the most appropriate for
Rondo!
This one's mine. Take this. Annihilation.
stars.
Now you're getting furious!
Lightning orb. Flaming meteor. Instant. Back into the fray. Wait, about to strike.
Escape! Look sharp, everyone!
It's
too much.
Annihilation.
Ready to go! Denied!
Lightning
Yeah,
control.
we're
Look sharp!
really-
Here goes.
Flaming meteor!
Let's go.
You're finished! Severing wind!
Water snake wings. Flaming orb.
Lunar Rondo!
Guard here. Let me help.
You're on!
I'm
I can't move!
Ow.
You have to hold on!
Lightning orb.
Bring you back from
Dance
death.
for the wind. Sealed. This will come in handy.
Storm! Not done yet!
Tiger blade.
Wind!
Glacial steel.
You're mine!
Seal.
Flaming meteor! You're on!
Freeze laser.
You're finished! Pierce through! Demon
Tiger
tank!
blade. Hear me. Flame of
Severing
fury.
wind!
Burning.
Look sharp!
Gale force.
Escape!
All right.
Demon
Turn up
tank!
playing around. Freeze land. Air thrust.
Their arcs were interrupted!
Let me help.
You picked the wrong fight!
Thank you.
Lightning
This one's mine! It's gonna attack!
Right. Watch out. Reload. Here. Let me help. In the wind. First aid.
All right, I can handle it! Take this! I'm gone! I'm not done! Get on through! Severing wind!
Did you just hear me?
Yes, I need you, remember?
Right.
Water snake wing.
We've got him on the run! Right.
It's weakened.
Still anyone's fight. This ends now! You're on! It's over! Win! You're finished!
Sealed.
Sonic
Meteor.
You're mine!
Let me help.
Severing wind! Look sharp! You're on! You're finished!
Tiger blade. Glacial spear. Here's evil. This one's more. Energy. Freeze lancer. Raging cascade.
Hold nothing
Here,
back!
let me help.
Falling storm! Severing wind!
Tiger blade.
You're on! Severing wind! Take this!
Wind and tiger blade.
Okay, here I go!
Thunder blade.
Leave the chargers to me!
Here's a healing arc.
And just like that, I'm back in it.
Start by holding the front line.
No sooner said than done.
No, what's that?
Here I come!
Tiger blade. Lightning condemned.
Okay, here I go!
I'm gone.
You're on! You're finished!
Meteor.
Sonic thrust! Demon tank!
Thunder blade. Healing arc. I can't hold on much longer.
You're mine! Wind!
I'm gone.
Here I come! You're on!
In the wind.
Kisara! Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Cyclone!
That would have been. I feel like it would have been a little more appropriate if it had been her attack with.
All we have
Shion,
to
where
do
she
is get
charges
rid
it.
of that thing, right?
I won't rest until I'm the best I can be.
Still striving to be on par with the
Who's? Ah.
Lord?
You simply can't be too strong when battle is a part of your everyday.
Let's see. Map. That must be the monkey. There. Yep, this.
I hate camping out.
It's probably probably been way too long since we last did this.
This realm doesn't seem like such a bad place to camp in.
Definitely. Increases cooking effect 30% once remaining. Cooking effect duration plus 20%. More drop items. Experience boost. Elemental defense. Rare orb rate up. Obtained orb rate. Obtained ore up. Elemental defense. Elemental attack. Defense. Earned combat points. Defense up, attack up.
Looks perfect and tastes just as good.
Well...
Kisara, let's talk for a bit. Maintaining your shield? It's becoming a familiar sight.
Miguel was the one who taught me how to maintain my equipment after I first joined the Guard. Now it's just a part of my routine.
Your brother always seems to come up whenever I talk to you.
That's because we had no other relatives, so it was just the two of us growing up. He was my idol, the one I looked up to and wanted to be like. When I became a guardsman, Lagiel wasn't too pleased to see me at first. It was Miguel who really welcomed me aboard.
Lagiel? Oh, right. She was Miguel's second in the Gold Dust Cats, wasn't she?
That's right. She's always been a very critical and down-to-earth person. In other words, the complete opposite of a dreamer like me.
You're more an idealist than some pie-in-the-sky dreamer.
Even so, that's my brother's doing. He'd never let me stop seeing a brighter world. He always did what he could to keep me smiling and happy.
You must have meant a lot to him.
He wasn't just kind either. He always worked so hard to set an example for me and everyone else around him. He was a true big brother. So much so that when he thought I was asleep, he'd slip out of the house to go training on the outskirts of town.
You seem to know a lot about it.
That's because I only pretended to be asleep and would follow after him. You know what? I'm at a good stopping point with my shield. If you've got time, how about I tell you a couple more Miguel stories?
I guess I'd better get comfortable.
I'll take watch tonight. It's okay. Before we go, do you guys have everything? There it is. That's our target.
An opponent like this should be easy. You're mine! You're finished! You're on! How about this? Explode! Not a chance!
Nothing gets by me!
Start up!
The heavens must be smiling.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Come on, take this! This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
Ah, there he is.
We're doomed! Pull it together, Ross.
Sorry, right.
I'm calm. Here I come. Strike.
It's world!
You're mine.
I'm out!
Demon Fang.
Howard Hurricane!
You're mine.
Eagle Fire!
What is this? All good things
Another
come
red.
to an end.
Why did you target him?
Howard Hurricane! Air thrust!
Take this.
Here I go!
Huh?
Do it!
So he's not in our
Damn
way.
it! Only I'd been more careful.
Come one, come all.
Howard Hurricane!
No, why is Rimbo not?
Instant! Sleep now! I'll be saving this one!
You're finished.
Lightning Orb!
Take this.
Watch it! Dance in the wind!
You may be strong, but I'll never back down. Can't move.
I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
Let's see. So I do want to be watering. I want you to be using water. Why is Law out? Then I want to go into art and I want water arts, which apparently Elfin does not have. Alpha may actually be not a great choice for this fight.
Resuscitation! Raging Storm!
Resonate with the...
Pressure, strike, staff strike, tempest. He is both heal and resurrection.
Here's the evil!
Benedict.
Raging Storm! Ready and
I'm
ready!
grateful.
Tunnel! There! Got you! Back into the fray!
Resonate with the
I
earth.
can't feel anything!
Stalagmite.
Come on! I'll bring you out from hold on! Going in! Here I go! That's been a smart! This one's
I feel
mine!
like I'm not quite ready for
Blast
this.
in the wind! This one's I'll be saving this one! Light up the dark! First aid! Lightning orb! Negative here goes! Annihilation! Raging escape! Going in! Sleep now! That's it! This tiger blade! Don't mind if I do! Flametop field! Lightning condemned! That's it! Thunderbolt! Tiger blade! Enough to handle! Time to shine!
Time to deal some hurt.
Gale force! Searing Guardian field! Dance in the wind! Hear me out! In here! Here's the evil! Tempest whirl! Get back into the planet!
Piercing roll.
Thunder field! Dance in the wind! Feel searing tempest! Get on in there with the others!
Thank you.
Guardian field! It's showtime!
Elusive deity.
Tiger blade! Much astral energy!
Resonate with the
Dance in the wind! This one's mine! In here! By the power of water! This one's mine! Do it! Law! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Let's go!
Elusive deity.
Time to shine!
Take this.
With astral energy!
Tornado drive.
The power of
Elusive deity.
I need to.
Air thrust!
Oh, it doesn't swap them.
You could use a hand. A thrilling performance.
Here!
Tornado drop.
I couldn't make it in time.
From beyond, imbue this vanquished soul with life.
I can't heal you forever.
Then we will.
Searing dance in the wind. I will. Going in.
Elusive deity.
Back into the fray. Dance in the wind. Air thrust. I'm only getting started. Air thrust. Take it down. You're off.
Right.
The enemy's open.
Tiger blade.
Piercing roar. Elusive deity. Can we take it?
Glacial spear. Here's the evil.
Shield and
Here.
elusive deity. Can you take
Get
it?
there with the others.
Look sharp.
Elusive
deity.
Here's the evil.
All right. Let me at him.
Lightning blade.
Elusive deity. Piercing it.
Tiger blade.
Can you take it? Look sharp. Take it.
Focus your attack.
Oh,
The enemy's
okay.
on the run.
We've got him where we want him.
It's time to end this battle. Piercing roar. Elusive deity.
Guardian field.
All right. Let me at him. Tornado
Tiger
drop.
blade.
Begin. Piercing roar. Elusive deity.
Only getting
Tornado drive.
dance in the wind.
Elusive deity.
One more. Lightning condense.
Piercing roar.
One more time.
Elusive deity.
They're not playing around.
Fight.
Tornado drive.
Lightning orb. This raging cascade.
Heal.
Time is done. Dance in the wind.
Shield.
Air thrust. Rise and rest. Dance
There we
in
go.
the wind. Air thrust. Lightning. Here's evil.
Negative gate.
Tiger blade.
Resonate with the earth.
Down.
Piercing roar.
Going in.
I'm ready. All yours, Kisara.
Our first, first boost strike with Doling.
So I still had room to grow.
Appropriately enough, it was his with Kisara. But, probably getting rusty. Check that one. Items, consumables, orange gel. Yes. Let's go fight this group up here because there's 3 of them.
Go no further. Let me help.
Oh,
Win. Eat this.
You got
It's
company.
over. You're on.
That's
Try
pretty
it.
good. Not on my watch.
Fantastic. Great. Amazing.
Law, I'm
Pesky
trying to
airborne
focus.
scoundrel.
Sounds
Trying
like
to
a
be
job
nice.
for yours truly.
You're finished. Come on.
Lightning orb. More with that. Blazing storm.
I'll stop its charge.
Well, thanks, Ethan.
loves getting on everyone.
Keep your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me. Now,
Goodwill. Demons descend. Flashing fang. Easy.
way to go.
Right, I still do that.
Rip its tail.
Glacial spear. Fierce evil.
Eat this. Here I come.
Freeze lantern.
Any injuries?
No, I want to edit. Swap law out. Zara. ensnare fast enemies and keep them down. Let's go with that for a little while. So we have 2 healers. No, I don't want that. Why is it not showing? I think I have a. Are you saying you need to go out? I have a dog staring and whining at me. Which means BRB. I'm back. Puppies had been out, and I have food. Yeah, okay. Right, I'm trying to figure out why.
Out of our way!
Here I come! Severing Wing!
I'm trying to figure out why the
Mirage!
I'll take out the legs with my shield!
Sonic
I'm
Thrust!
only getting started!
Severing Wind!
What do you think just be
why
still?
question.
Can you take care of them? Yes, sir! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
We won that by a mile.
Maybe I'm misremembering using it with another game that's telling me the current objective on this page or on the main screen. Still more to keep. Near the field? So there's a specific group that
Is that the Zoogle we were told to dispatch?
Get lost!
Here I come! It's over!
Magna Ray! Can you
take it? Here I come! Elusive key! No further!
Burning Strike!
Make it rain! Not a chance!
Far enough!
Here I come! You're finished! Got fire!
I've got this. Let a marksman leave the enemy's arts to me.
All yours!
That's it!
So that's how a lord fights.
I don't perform it well when I'm observed.
I'm going to pretend I didn't hear you say that. You're going pretty hard in this battle.
I am not usually given to restraint.
Looks like we won.
Another match? Where's that at? No, there's another batch up near the monkey.
Through these lands most verdant green, my eyes alight for sights unseen. In Menancia, pure and pristine.
What is it you see exactly?
That's not for me to say.
Wait, where's...
I'd steer clear of that Zoogle if I were you.
Damn. That weak, huh?
Wait, are we? No.
I'll do my best!
Resonate with the
The lightning meteor!
Are those arms even natural?
Double check. He's weak to earth. These guys don't have any.
Go for the weak point!
You're mine! It's over!
Resonate with the earth!
You're mine!
Take this! Freeze Lancer!
Are we just down here? We're just down here. Okay. In that case, I'm going to go into art. Lightning cross there. Talent up station. Okay.
Falling storm!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Flaming thrust!
I saw you!
It's over!
Tiger blade!
Try this!
My head's
Inferno turret!
Look shot! House thing! Back into the fray!
Take this!
Here's a healing arc!
I'm not feeling so great.
Going in!
Elusive deity!
Eternal devastation!
Resonate with the earth!
Reload! Falling storm!
Flaming thrust! Take this! It's over!
Here's the
Mirage! Take this!
Use its weak point to take it down.
Flaming
All
thrust!
together, everyone!
Rising Phoenix!
Look shot!
Elusive deity!
Tiger
Eternal
blade!
devastation!
On guard! One more!
Heal!
No escape!
After being interrupted.
Here I go! It's over!
Begin! It's over! Can't get out of this!
Wait! Here, let me have time to shine!
Elusive deity! Can you take it?
Going in! A freezing storm!
Begin!
Falling storm!
Flaming thrust! Rising
Tiger
Phoenix!
blade! Cyanide! I'm all stopped up! On guard! Annihilation! Magna ray!
Okay, I keep trying to.
Here, let me
Sorry
have
about
a
that.
Resonate with the earth!
Let me out! Glacial spear! Here's the evo! Freeze lancer! Like storm!
You're mine!
Tiger blade!
You're mine!
Magna ray! Look sharp!
Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite!
Gravitas field!
On your knees!
Time to let it rip!
Look sharp!
Take this!
This is looking good! Coming through!
I want to use that before I.
Scarlet Inferno!
Here, do it!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! Here, let me help! Look sharp!
Is that a healing art?
It is. I can't ignore your pain.
I'll try to be more careful.
Begin!
Time to shine!
Elusive deity! Can you take it?
One more!
I understand what you're trying to do saying here,
It looks like we made a mess! By the power of... I'm all stopped
but
up!
Here I come!
Annihilation!
Take this! Get attack!
Right,
do
watch
you not
out!
know that Alpha does not feel pain?
Here's a healing arc!
Can you take it?
Now I can let loose! Take this!
This one's mine!
Take this!
Wait! Here, let me help!
Can't get out of this!
Time to shine! First aid!
Here I come!
Look sharp!
Why not allowed to use
Tiger blade! First aid!
Death shall not be forgotten.
Blazing storm!
here?
Back into the
Benedict
fray!
light.
Wait! Annihilation! Time to shine!
Try harder! Not a chance!
Water snake! Wait! Spirit
Be
flame!
still!
Can you take it?
Here's the roar! Let me help!
Elusive deity!
First aid!
Rising Phoenix! I'm not done!
Wait!
It's wide open!
It won't escape me!
Tiger blade!
Still!
Benedict
Take this!
light.
You're finished!
Heal!
Time to shine!
Another incant. I couldn't make it in time. Elusive deity! Prepare to be
Here's a
seized!
healing arc! On guard! It looks like we made a mess!
Not done yet!
On guard! Wits about her, people!
Elusive deity!
Blade!
You're finished! Try harder!
On your knees!
Now! You're my... This
Far
one's all
enough.
mine!
This one's mine! Fury! Burning!
Try harder!
Here's a healing arc!
Here I come!
Falling! First aid!
It's over!
Resonate with the
Tiger
earth!
blade! You're mine!
On your knees!
Spirit flame! This one's mine!
Pressure!
Here, let me help!
Here I come!
First aid!
Now I can let loose!
Time to shine! A freezing storm!
Elusive deity!
Look sharp!
You're mine!
Flaming meteor!
I'm almost impressed.
Escape!
High praise coming from you.
I said almost. Don't get carried away.
Here I come!
Piercing
Rising
roar!
Phoenix! Demon Fang!
Look sharp! Take this!
I'm not done! Lightning Thrust!
serious? Primed and ready.
Begin! I'm not done! You're
Reload.
mine! You're finished! Here comes the big one! I'm not done! Dazzle!
On guard. By the power of water.
Try harder! Now! Take
Going
this!
in.
Eternal devastation!
On guard.
You're
Going in.
mine!
On guard.
You're
Going in. That's it.
mine!
Ready to see it. Back into the fray.
You're finished!
Annihilation. Look sharp.
I'll face you! Eternal devastation! Time to heal some hurt!
Reload.
Begin. Demon Pass! I'll face you!
Make it rain.
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Man, I should have used
Phoenix
Phoenix
Cyclone.
with the ability.
That firepower of yours is really something.
I could say the same.
Skill panel. Oh, it's full, so just pin that one in. And one more. Oh, right. It's on the other side of the bridge. No, that's... Where? Where's the other? I'm confused. Where are the other Earth masses?
This realm doesn't seem like such a bad place to camp in.
Yeah, there's lots of plants and wildlife here.
I know, and it all looks freaking delicious too!
Who said anything about eating them?
I imagine the fact that it's most likely a temperate climate helps a lot too.
Dohalim, care if I hang out for a while?
We'd best get ready for tomorrow. Shall we get moving?
There's the Zoogle we were asked to handle.
I guess I just
Gotta break through.
have them respond.
You're mine! Lightning thrust! It's over! No further!
One more!
Demon System! Eternal devastation! I'm ready! You're
Shield!
mine!
Go for it!
Prepare to crumble! Think we overdid it?
Not by a long
Begin!
shot.
You're mine!
I was going to say middle, maybe a little, but
You're mine!
I like how response better.
An astral art?
That's my cue.
Shut him down!
The tide of battle has turned in our favor.
Then let's keep pressing the attack!
Indeed.
That's the last of the Zoogles that were ruining the farm equipment.
Yeah. Thank goodness.
I mean, hey, I get the feeling. But were you really that worried about us winning?
Oh, no. Of course not.
This is like level 40 now. Let's go reporting on these.
Huh?
Let's see. I wonder if I should check that. I will go. Hop over here to talk to the merchant. At least sell the life bottle until I still get something out of it.
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
Yeah. Oh, hello. that's interesting. Here the order is flipped. Horse meat is an ingredient. Okay.
I'm impressed how well balanced this thing is.
Now let's go turn that in.
Okay!
Yeah.
You did it! Yeah!
All right.
Man, nothing like the risk of a food shortage makes sure everything gets done. Oh, yeah, everything's okay now. Hey, Alphen, is it just me, or were you a little preoccupied with something else? What makes you say that? I noticed you kept looking all over yourself for some reason. Oh, that? Well, remember what that farmer said to Zoogles about making all metal rust? Yeah, why? I was afraid of what might happen to my armor and sword if we didn't do something.
I guess.
Right, because it's all metal, huh? Yeah, if all my equipment rusted, I wouldn't be able to fight. I'd be worried. You'd be worried too, right? Don't tell me you were in it mostly because you didn't want your stuff going to waste.
Really?
You've got to be kidding me, Alpha. Hey, I'm just as shocked as you were. Grab that. Basically, Kisara seems to want to do stuff while guarding. Yeah, cover. Bullet snap. Is Zoogle gone now, my lord?
Good.
It is. It proved to be a formidable foe, but I'm pleased to report that it is no more. That's right, Dolim here put it in its place. You really got rid of it, my lord? Yes, indeed. He also removed the Zoogles in the surrounding area. This should hopefully allow you to go about your work more in peace. Well, thank you so much. Wait, your face, my lord. Did you get hurt in that fight? Fret not. There's a small price to pay on my part, if it means that my people are relieved of that which ails them. My lord, I don't know what to say. I shall work even harder than ever in the fields to repay such kindness. You needn't do more than you already are. If anything else troubles you, please do not hesitate to call on the palace for assistance. Yes, my lord. Thank you.
Really now.
I've got a feeling you're going to have a long line of people waiting to see you once we're back in Vison. Dohalim, Eternal Protection. Increased rod extension. Nope. Yep. Nope. Yep. discover a few else. Wait for the young man to pick up some clothes. Report back to client.
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
One here. This is. Yep. How'd it go with that Borzoogle?
Okay.
Don't worry, we managed to stop him. I
Seriously?
still can't believe we pulled it off, honestly. Never should have doubted you, Kasara. I hate that I have to turn to you in the first place. You still helped. You evacuating people and clearing out rubble made it so that we could simply focus on fighting. Don't beat yourself up. You've always been a big help, even when we were young. Thanks,
Well.
Kasara. Anyway, what part of the fence did that board destroy? I want to fix it for you. You don't have to do that for me, and I swear, you never know when to rest, do you? Heh, it's just my nature. Speaking of which, hey, Rinwell. Coat's been dirty ever since that last fight. Let me have... I'll wash it for you later. Huh? Oh, sure. I have got to step up my game. Taking her more as a older sister character, but maybe she's Team Mom. Easier over limit. Actually, I can just run that right now. Increase boost gauge from enemy defeats. Rising Falcon. Well, delivers a swift hard kick while rapidly descending from the air.
How's this?
Welcome back. Can you take care of that pesky Zuko flying around? You bet I won't be giving you any more problems. You did? Dang, that's seriously impressive. In that case, this bounty here's all yours. Go on, take it. Ha, now I wish there were more Zoogles with big bounties attached for us to get rich off of. I'm sure if you ever did something bad, you'd get a huge bounty on your head real quick, kid.
Alright.
If that ever happens, I'll take responsibility and bring him down myself. Send the money to whoever he ends up causing trouble.
Hey!
Stop acting like I'm going to turn into a criminal. Well, anyway, because of you folks, highway's much safer to traverse now, so thanks. I think this opens up a title for law? Yep. Law, bounty hunter. Max AG. Well, that's nice. That. Mark that. Learn that. Mark this. We'll do this one. Let's see. farthest other fast travel to the Owl Forest.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Is there? Is there actually an owl here? Interesting. It seems to give some level of indication. Hoot hoot! Scarlet inherited coat. Blue inherited coat.
Look! It's all the owls we found. I guess this was their way of thanking us for finding them.
It looks like they're grouping up by color. Is that a thing?
Actually, the color of Dan and Owl's feathers is based on their maturity and their astral energy element. So maybe they stick to certain groups even if they all belong to the same kingdom.
Then I guess that means we can tell just how many owls we found in each domain.
They seem to be saying something.
Maybe they're thanking us for finding their buddies. Then again, maybe they're telling us that we have more owls to find.
I think the Queen is protesting that they shouldn't put undue pressure on us.
Maybe he's arguing back that we're the only ones they can actually turn to?
Right. Which is why the Queen is worried about sowing any ill will with us.
We'll do our best, so don't worry, I think.
Can you understand them?
Of course not. I'm just inferring. For some reason, when I hear them talk, that's just what I imagine them saying.
Oh, well, I think you're pretty close to the mark at least.
Well, don't worry about it. We're not breaking our backs over this. I think that was a thank you.
Seems like it, from both of them.
Hoodle seems happy with this. Isn't that nice, Rinwell?
Huh? Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Why does Rinwell seem unhappy with the situation? Huh. This is seriously bothering me that Hoodle appears like this. I should be thinking, oh good lord, Has me thinking that I'm missing something. Well, regardless. Oh. So, I think I'm just gonna return to the palace and call it a day. So yeah. Quashed the rebellion. Got the last of our party members. And started cleaning up side quests for the time being. I should be back again on Thursday. Yeah. Thanks for coming. Enjoy the rest of your day.